Hey guys, hope everyone's doing good. Back at it today with, of course, more Lamborghini. We gotta do it. It's my favorite. We gotta do it. We gotta show off all the new Lamborghini that's coming out. So today we have number 506, the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster in Rosso Efesto. So it's like a super metallic red color. And yeah, so we have the regular right here with the bronze wheels, and we have the chase version right here with the red wheels, which I think looks amazing. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and crack open the regular version. And I also, towards the end of looking at these two, I also have my pair of the regular SVJ, the regular red SVJs set aside to kind of compare these two. Slightly different red color, but it's so I have the regular Aventador SVJ in red, and I have these SVJ Roadsters. So the Roadster is the convertible, and the regular SVJ is just the regular roof Aventador. So I will show you guys something kind of interesting that I found out between this version and the older version. The older version's number 198, so this is a pretty big jump. It's like 300 cars difference. But anyways, of course, we have Lamborghini licensing, TSM model. There is the UPC right there. Lamborghini badge on this side. My box got a little bit damaged on this one, but anyways, let's slide it out and take a look. So I think this might be my favorite paint out of this might be my favorite paint out of any mini GT. I'm going to tell you guys right now, the camera is not going to do it justice. This is incredible. So here's the car. Do a quick run around real quick. So anybody that's familiar with Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts, you know that they do, or Hot Wheels Redline Club, the RLC, you know that they do Spectraflame paint, and it's just like super bright, glossy paint. That's what this looks like. It is incredible. It is metal flake, as you can see. Let's get closer. It is metal flake. Not as obvious, but it is there. It's like a very small grainy metal flake paint. But it is a very it's a lot, the paint is a lot darker to the eye than it is to the camera. So this paint is a lot darker than in person, and it's very dark, it's very rich, it's very shiny, and it looks like Spectraflame from like a Hot Wheels. It looks incredible. So just right off the bat, I think this is my favorite like regular paint that Mini GT does. Now, of course, we have like some of their magic shifting paints, like the magic purple and magic green and stuff, and those are really nice. But I think just as like a base paint for a model, this is my favorite so far. It is amazing. The way the light and the shadows play off of it at different angles, it looks crazy. It really does. But anyways, taking a closer look at it, we have bronze, well, kind of like a bronze gold metallic wheel. I think that these are more of a gloss. I don't think they're metal flake. And as standard on the SVJ, the rear wheel is a little bit bigger in diameter than the front wheel, so you can kind of see that the back wheel's bigger. And of course, it is also wider, like most of these supercars. But looking at the rest of it, on the side right here, on the bottom below the door, we have Aventador SVJ. We have the Italian flag right there on this black venting trim. Let's see, what else do we have? Of course, we have our SVJ on the rear quarter panel right here on both sides. That's kind of like the iconic SVJ thing, is that badge right there. Going around to the front, we have a little, I don't know what that is right there, a reflector, a blinker or something right there in silver. Beautiful Lamborghini Aventador headlights with the silver detailing underneath the acrylic. Lamborghini badge on the bonnet right there. We have some nice aero right here, some venting right here. I always like to call these like the nostrils. Every time I see an SVJ and I see these little two black vents right here, they look like nostrils to me. So it's kind of, I don't know, if you think of the headlights of the eyes, it's got like little nostrils right there. It kind of looks like a dragon. But anyways, I like how on the bottom right here, we have all this black detail in here, but then we have a little strip of that red paint that kind of goes in towards the center right there. I think that looks really clean. It's a nice design choice by Lamborghini. But you can see all the different angles on the hood right there. Looks really nice. Coming around to this side, of course, the mirrors are rubber. These ones are kind of, these ones are more flexible than normal, but they do have a very skinny post that attaches to the car. Anyways, going down, very nice door panels, very nice lines going down the side, that sharp angle right there. Of course, we have the vent right here behind the door, which feeds air into the engine bay. And let's look at the interior, because this is a convertible or an open roof version, and they usually do a lot more attention to detail in these ones. At least I know they have with some other ones. So it looks like everything in the interior of this car is just black. I don't see any tampos or anything. We got a nice steering wheel, nice like center console right here. Seats look decent. So overall, the interior on this particular car isn't anything crazy. It's nothing to write home about. Not like some of the other ones, like the Bugattis look really good, but it's decent for what it is. I think just what this car is kind of speaks for itself. But going back here, we have a very nice engine bay with all kinds of crazy body lines and details going on. We've got the black lines right here emulating the little vents in the engine cover. And then there's a little glass, not glass, this is acrylic, but there would be glass on the real car right here. And you would actually be able to look in there and see some engine details, so that's nice. We have the beautiful Aventador SVJ wing. It's kind of like a flat wing, and then it kind of curves in and goes down with that center post. It looks really nice. Some more black detailing right here. I think that's more venting that feeds air into the engine bay. And then going around to the back, we have the gorgeous Aventador taillights with the black detailing on top of them. Lamborghini badge in silver centered right there. Black exhaust tips, a little bit of venting, rear diffuser, and then some more little vents in there that probably lets air escape from the rear wheels. So yeah, that is the regular version with the bronze wheels, number 506. It looks amazing. So without rambling on too much more, let's take a look at the chase. So this is one of 3,000, number 506, of course, and I think it looks really good. And this is another one that has the rectangle cutout on the back of the box. So I really like that. So without further ado, let's cut it open. All right, there we are. Plastic is coming off and going to the trash or recycling. And here's the box. Same exact box, and also it will retain the stickers because of that nice rectangle cutout on the card. So the box is exactly the same. Car is in the tray. So very nice artwork on the top. I do keep the artwork on these. So I take scissors and I take a razor blade right here and I cut along around here and then remove the box in the car. And then I take scissors, just for anybody that's interested in how I open my models, because these plastic blisters can be a pain in the butt sometimes. But I take my scissors, I cut across the bottom right here, then I take the scissors, I cut up to about right there on both sides. So that allows me to just kind of pull this little piece right here, lift it up a little bit, slide the card out, and then you can just toss the rest of this packaging. So then you don't have to cut the blister or worry about damaging anything. Just a really easy way to get these open. But anyways, this is one of 3,000, which means there are only 125 of these chases in existence, which is nice. It's really rare. So on the back, we just have our typical M&J Toys, Miho exclusives, their socials right there, TSM model. So put that to the side and take a look at the car. And I'm going to be totally honest, I think the Chase looks better than the regular version of this. The black wheels with this dark, rich red paint just fit the car so much better. Yeah, it just looks so much cleaner. But since this is kind of open and the interior was black anyways, and they changed the wheel color from bronze to black for the Chase, there's obviously no difference with the interior, and there's obviously no difference with the base. So literally the only thing different about this Chase is the black wheels, but I think it looks way cleaner anyways. So I'm not really complaining about that. This is one of those kind of low profile Chases. You know, to the untrained eye, it just looks like a regular model, so it's pretty cool. But anyways, all the same details, rubber mirrors, very nice paint, all the same decals and headlights and taillights and windshields and seats. Everything's the same. We just have black wheels, which I think looks really nice. So nice limited edition Chase for the collection. And real quick before we go, I wanted to show off something else that I kind of thought was funny. So here's the regular SVJ Roadster in Rosso Afesto. And then here is the number 198 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. So this was quite an older model, but it's the same exact car, just these are the Roadsters with the open top, and this one has the closed top. So this is that car right here. I might do a review on these someday, but I thought it would be fun to kind of show something I found out about these. So stick that box there. And this is the regular one, the regular mainline release version, black wheels. The regular release of the Roadster has bronze wheels. And you can actually see the difference in the paint. So this is kind of just like a gloss red, and this is the one on the right is that new like metal flake. It looks amazing, but that's not the point of this. So regular of the old SVJ, red wheel or black wheels. New one, bronze wheels. Okay, so these right here are the two regular ones. So here's the Chase for the new one, black wheels. So the Chase of this one has black wheels, the regular of this one has black wheels. And then for number 198, the older hardtop SVJ, this is the Chase, and it has not quite as bronzy, it's more of like a tan, but this one has like tan/bronze wheels on it. So I think it's funny how these are the two Chases, and these right here are the two regular versions, and it's like flip-flopped. I just thought that was really funny how, okay, we're doing another SVJ in kind of like a red color. I mean, it is red. So we're doing one in red again, just, you know, obviously the convertible. But let's flip around the wheel color for the new one. So regular Chase, regular Chase. I just thought it was funny how they flip-flopped them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these cars. These new SVJs are absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with them. Again, I think the Chase looks better than the regular version of it. Just that dark red rich paint with the black accents looks super clean, super aggressive, very beautiful. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate the support. If you're new and enjoy the content, don't feel afraid to drop a sub and so you can see all my future content. And we will see you guys in the next video.